Alright, fine, you can call me old school. Look, you can even say I'm vintage. You can even imply I am déclassé.
It's very déclassé. It's just not.
But I've thought it before and I'll say it now. I'm not really into the whole gigantic teddy bear thing in The Sims 4. Yeah, shocking revelations here at the Drama House, I know. This is Lady Drama speaking, by the way. How are you all doing? True, it's not every day that you come across a channel with such controversial opinions. And honey, no shade to those fun, child-sized teddy bears from The Sims 4, but let me ask this. What was The Sims 4's problem with a classic size for a teddy bear? Cause at this point, while exploring the basement of cancelled or abandoned objects from the franchise, I was not expecting to find these toys down there. Sure, coming across the toy oven was pretty shocking, but okay, sure, I get it. Maybe kids don't play with those anymore, but fluffy stuffed animals you can hold and cuddle with and even have in your toddler's crib as they sleep? What was wrong with those, The Sims 4? And you can call me dramatic and tell me that, well, at least they didn't cancel teddy bears completely from the franchise. I mean, I can partially agree with that, to be honest. And in this video, we'll explore why. Teddy bear's presence in the franchise found its true form only with The Sims 2 because in the first game of the franchise, The Sims, the closest thing we had to this toy was a decorative object named Buster O'Beast. Buster was introduced with the expansion pack Hot Date, and apart from its description, which mentions how it used to be a puppet for, quote, motivating weight challenge kids. What the fuck? There isn't much to know about it. The bear would provide 1 point of room need, improving the environment perception of the room it was placed in, but that's about it. Well, actually, there's also the fact that the weird NPC called Claire the Bear found the teddy incredibly friendly and could actually come in and talk to it, which is random and fun and a very The Sims 1 thing to do. But as I was saying, things with teddy bears definitely took off with the arrival of the queen and legend, The Sims 2. Now legitimized in its title of toy and available in the dedicated section, not only is durably plush teddy bear extremely cute, but it also comes with a silly object description that I absolutely love. It is unclear how the teddy bear original got its name. The name came either from a presidential political cartoon or from a toy maker named Teddy. But what is clear is that children all over the world love these soft and cuddly toys. Dressed with a white t-shirt and denim overall, the bear also has an even cuter counterpart dressed as a bunny. The Lil Chimera plush bunny bear's object description reads, "This adorably fluffy abomination of modern science updates the classic teddy bear with lovingly hand-stitched snippets of rabbit DNA sewn right into the fabric of the doll. Perfectly for tea parties, playing house, or playing God." The subtle puns, the over-the-top contrast between cuteness and weirdness of calling a teddy bear a fluffy abomination. I can't, The Sims 2, you're too good. But honey, the cuteness certainly doesn't end here, because the way Sims interacted with these teddies had us staring at them for way longer than we thought. And yes, I am saying the way Sims interacted, not just toddlers or children. Sure, toddlers play with the teddy bear and children can also play with it and carry it around. But also, teens and adults in The Sims 2 can carry the teddy bear as a puppet, holding it in their hands while sustaining its head, and talk through it. I've always thought this animation was so clever and cozy, because watching them play with the teddy bear always made me feel so happy and warm inside.
Quando? Os lábios na foto Fifi. Basta Lolo.
The expansion pack Free Time added 2 new versions of the teddy bear and included the possibility for Sims who have a talent badge in sewing to actually make their own bear called Little Bear Boo. Also, one thing I find very interesting that we won't see replicated again in any other title is that the teddy bear object value in The Sims 2 is 10 points for fun and 3 points for comfort. But if the Sims 2 version of the teddy bear was seamlessly, pun intended, perfect and provided the game with cuteness and realism while taking such a good care of family gameplay, The Sims 3 looked at it and said, "This is not enough, we can do more and more." And I mean, that's the freaking spirit, isn't it? Not only was there so much to do with this toy in The Sims 3, but also there was literally more to see of this toy in The Sims 3. The base game shipped with one teddy bear called Wugglesworth Snuggles Bear. But then The Sims 3 World Adventures said, "Here's one more." The Sims 3 Seasons said, "Here's another one." And even the pack Katy Perry's Sweet Treats said, "We're making one as well." And then The Sims 3 Supernatural arrived and said, "You guys are only bringing one? I've got 8 new teddy bears." I mean, look how cute the fairy teddy bear is. I can't. But also, if these weren't enough, you could also get 5 more styles from the Sims 3 store, one of which was even dressed for the holidays in a Santa costume. And hey, it's not all about the quantity, because quality was there too. The previous game's features from the teddy bear toy came back. Toddlers and children get to play with the teddy bear, and adults can talk through it when interacting with the younger sim to entertain them. But also, you may know that the way we understand Sims' thoughts and mood in The Sims 3 is through moodlets that appear in the bottom of the screen, giving us more information on how Sims are feeling. Well, if a child has a teddy bear in their inventory or a toddler has one in their crib, a dedicated happy moodlet appears when they go to sleep. The name of the moodlet is Cuddle Time, and the information about it reads, "Teddy bears make excellent sleeping companions." I know, how cute is that? If the expansion pack Generations is installed, children in the game can host a tea party with their dolls, which will have their teddy bears sit with them as they play make-believe and have tea together, which, apart from being such a detailed aspect of childhood in The Sims 3, is also a realistic and fun animation to see. Now, before moving on to The Sims 4, I have to open a little side note because although it's not really a teddy bear, I feel we have to mention this doll that was also part of the gameplay features of Generations. Once a family welcomes a child, a possible dialogue might appear and say that the child received a gift in the mail from a relative. Once the gift is picked up in the mail by another family member, a doll will appear in the young sim inventory and therefore automatically appear when the newborn or toddler is sleeping in their crib. As the toddler grows up, having multiple interactions with this specific doll, once the toddler becomes a child, the doll might actually become a full-sized imaginary friend, only visible to the child. Children can interact with their imaginary friend, and if they keep the relationship alive, the imaginary friend, which looks like a human-sized ragdoll-like creature, will continue growing up as the child becomes a teen and even an adult. This is such a fun feature from this expansion pack that I felt was worth the mention in this video, as like I mentioned before at the very beginning, the doll behaves exactly like a teddy bear, appearing in the crib and being played with and carried around by toddlers and children. Now, let's do a little imagination exercise and put ourselves in the shoes of a Sims player who has experienced watching their toddlers and children in The Sims 2, who then got to play with The Sims 3 and have children throw tea parties with their teddy bears, while the toddlers in the family took a cozy nap next to their teddy bears in their cribs. Can you imagine being that Sims player and being told that teddy bears and their gameplay mechanics were never coming back in The Sims 4? Well, I sure can, because I was that player. I mean, okay, the first major disappointment came with the absence of toddlers in The Sims 4 base game when it came out. But come on, only gigantic stuffed animals for The Sims 4 children and a few years later toddlers? Like, why The Sims 4?
That's never going to happen. Ever, 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 Tiffany. Ever, ever, ever in a million years. Ever, 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 ever.
So children and toddlers can interact with the gigantic Blarfy and all of its other iterations, namely a dragon, bunny, and unicorn form. Interacting with the toy will increase communication, creativity, and social skills, while also increasing fun. The expansion pack, The Sims 4 Cats and Dogs, also brought 2 new versions of the toy, surprisingly, a cat and a dog. And that's about it. Toddlers and children can talk to the teddy bear, hug the teddy bear, or kick it. And the same goes for older Sims, with the very annoying animation of strangers being at your Sim's house and just heading straight to the children's bedroom to go and kick the teddy bear. Very cute, huh? And let's not get it twisted, there have been so many chances to revive the teddy bear in its original form, considering The Sims 4 has released 1 stuff pack about kids, 1 game pack about family, 1 stuff pack about toddlers, 1 kit about kids, another kit about kids, 1 expansion pack about family, 1 kit about nurseries, and even 1 expansion pack about love, in which a grown-ass man goes around dressed in a sad teddy bear costume. Almost 10 add-ons on the subject of family gameplay, and the closest The Sims 4 got to the original teddy bear toy is with The Sims 4 Parenthood, that introduced a toy set for children and children only called Teddy Doctor Playset, in which children have a teddy bear look-alike doll as patient and they pretend to be a doctor and heal it. But yeah, as far as all the cuteness with kids carrying their teddy bear around, having a better rest because the teddy is sleeping with one of them, or adults talking through it to entertain their children, all of this is long lost and gone. And you know, I get that not all Sims players enjoy family gameplay, and so this absence may not be that important to the entirety of the fanbase. But at the same time, considering the teddy bear's constant presence in the previous titles, I keep wondering why The Sims 4 went for a downgrade that looks like an almost total erasure of this gameplay detail. Also because, what's the point of giving users so many packs about family gameplay without ever including a toy that was introduced to the franchise specifically to enrich the family gameplay? I'm gonna leave you with this question and open the floor to you with your take on the subject and your thoughts on the cancellation of teddy bears and their gameplay features in The Sims 4. Let me know in the comment section below if you enjoyed having the cute set of animations that came with this toy, and if there are any other similar objects that have been so poorly disregarded in the latest version of the game. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and feel free to join me at the Drama House for more videos like this one, but also so many more deep dives on the past, present, and future of life simulation video games. Thank you so much for stopping by today. It was such a pleasure to have this tea party together. My name is Lady Drama, and I hope I'll see you very soon.